I think.
Yeah. Okay, so this is the official Halo 2 tier list brought by your favorite friends in local government, Sinister and myself, and your local DGen in Toy Chest. So Sinister, this is your tier list. You want to start us off?
Yeah. So we're gonna start with Cairo. Cairo might be a
We've
hot
been full game
take,
routes,
but
by the way.
yeah. To me, it's an instant S tier. I don't know what
Oh,
you
I
guys
that's
would.
think about it.
I'd go A. I'd drop it
A.
down just a tick
mine
because
is
Tramskip
mine.
is fucking ass.
Mine is S tier too, and not because of tram skip, because when you are stuck in there for like 2 hours, and then you finally get the thing where everything goes right, and then you're hitting all your flies back to back, and everything is it's just the catharsis.
Yeah.
And I think the essence of it being both combat and sword tricks back to back, it's Halo 2, and it's in space. Like
I'm fine with putting
you
it
look at the
S.
skybox.
I'm fine with putting it S. I have no problem with that. Just me personally, I drop it to A just because Tramskip was so fucking bad that
Yeah.
it's just so awful. It drops
I
it
do
down a
agree.
tier.
Well,
I think that's fine.
we'll see how it
I
evolves.
do. Are we talking about the speedrun or the mission itself?
No, the
That is
speedrun. Yeah.
speedrun. Okay. Yeah, it's tram skip is
Full game route.
ass. So
I'm fine with that.
we
I'm fine
don't
with
play
that
an
though.
S plus.
Yeah. Well, we might move it down along the way, but yep, definitely. But to
Nice.
me, at least like a lowest tier. Okay,
Yeah,
outskirts.
A lowest.
Oh,
Outskirts.
I don't really
I'd
care
go B.
about it. What do you guys think?
outskirts. Outskirts. Like I know Dabble hates the sword flies, but with the sword flies, and if you hit the sword flies, it's actually like kind of cool. I don't know. It's just cool.
I
I'll put
reckon
it in
it's
B personally,
B. B.
just because
I like B.
B is good. B is good. I was about to say the driving version is like kind of trash, but it still has some skill. It's kind of fun. So yeah,
It is
I
zero
go with
combat
B.
getting. It can't be driving to A because it is zero. There's actually like no combat in it. There's like, angering the elite and that's it. I'd go B. I think it's B.
Yeah,
Yeah.
and
Yeah.
When
once
it
you
comes
get
Okay.
to
the
C,
Warthog, yeah, once you get the Warthog, it's kind of a auto scroller.
there's
Yeah, I
nothing
agree.
cancerous about it. It's just kind of like a. It's just like a whatever, like a very mid level. I think B is perfect.
Yeah.
Yeah. B's perfect for this. All right, Metro. I know Dabble's
A.
gonna have some. A.
This is my second favorite level in the game. I think this level is really really good. Me
I hate
personally, I
I hate
think
this mission.
98% of people's problems with it are skill issue, and I'm not.
That is true. That is true.
Yeah, and I think that
Okay,
the
as
sword
someone
route actually enhances the mission a lot because it removes the worst hard RNG check of the Wraith section.
I agree, but it still makes my heart pump a little bit. I
I'm
get scared.
I'm feeling low A, high B. We
Yeah, no,
can
the
we can
full
give
game
it
is
to
I
you.
would say I
You
would
gave
say
us
A,
Cairo.
just because Outskirts is in B, and it's
Yeah.
definitely better than Outskirts.
Yeah.
There's
Yeah.
there's more drama to it. There's more skilled driving. Like the driving, you actually have to follow like an imaginary line. In my opinion, Outskirts, I kind of just I'm scrolling through my phone, like while I
Yeah.
do it.
Yeah. Yeah.
Yeah,
Yeah.
you're just kind of driving forward. But on Metro, especially the tunnel, you have to really be on your game with your driving and like adapting to what's happening around you. Like little minute
Yeah,
ways that you don't pick up at first, but once you get good at it, it's really really fun. And I like Metro a lot. It has a lot of really really small nuances to it that you pick up over time, and it's just a really rewarding level to get good at.
Yeah. I
It's
agree.
yeah.
A tier
I
for me.
agree.
It's like the oracle of driving missions. You have to just do all the little things, like
Yeah.
park, tunnel.
Yeah, it's similar.
All right.
Even leaving
RB.
tunnel, you can't just drive fast. RB,
Arbiter
RB S
at the
tier.
high
R
at the highest level, it's S tier. It's S
Yeah.
tier.
I
I
agree.
think
I agree.
unquestionably
Above Cairo or
because
below
it's
Cairo? I think above,
like
right?
at the
Uh,
yeah, I put it above. I would.
yeah, I'd say that now.
Yeah.
Yeah,
I
I
think
think
we
got
can
that
agree.
figured out. Second halls.
at the highest level, which is it's the most consistent level in the game.
Yeah.
It's like super
Yeah. It's
consistent.
great.
Like you
And
can
I love
crank for
hanger
me, I can
skip.
crank out like high twos, like high 29s, low 30s. Where for Sinister you get like low 1-2x, they're 2-1x's all the time. It's super nice. Like it's just a nice
Yeah.
little like chill break.
Yeah.
It's like one of
Absolutely.
those levels. Once you hit Needler Hanger Script, which is the superior version in my opinion, it's like if you don't choke, it's everything that could happen in Cairo's sword section, but like more fluid. If that makes sense.
Yeah.
Like it's more back to. It's like instantaneously back to back. So it's better in that regard.
Yeah. I think S
Oracle.
is proper
Yeah,
here.
that's easy. Oracle. This is one that's probably going to get some interesting opinions on. I'll defer to you guys first on this one because I've got my own opinions.
Yeah. What do you think about it, though? Just
I'll give it a B
first.
just because it's very high skill expression, but the structure of the mission is very bad. I'll
Yeah.
give people the benefit of the doubt in saying, okay, yeah, you do have to wait 2 minutes and 33 seconds for a freaking elevator, but people can't look past that and see the parts where you're optimizing. You're literally doing Arbiter in reverse, and Arbiter is S tier. So that's like holistically, if I was better, I'd put it at A, but because I suck, I'll say B. I can drop you 1130 like once every month, but that's to the extent
Yeah.
of it.
So my opinion on it is that the first half is D tier and the second half is S tier. So like, on average, it's like B probably for me. I would agree on B. What do you think, Dabble?
So it's a level where if you hate waiting, you're gonna absolutely fucking hate this level. But if you don't mind waiting, which I don't, you're gonna love this level. And I love this level. I'd bump it up to A because I really don't mind the waiting at all. And I think that everything past the lab fight is like one of the highest skill expression areas of the entire game.
Yeah.
And
Yeah,
it's
it's like
extremely like skill expression, and especially the return when you're invincible. It's all about going as fast as possible.
yeah.
And it really shows who the really good players are. If players get really good returns all the time.
I
Yeah.
agree with
That's
that
my opinion.
wholeheartedly. It's in my opinion the only I like to compare it to a driving mission where you have to focus on like how to drive, like Metro, where you have to focus on lines and so you never bonk and stuff. It's kind of like that, but for sword flying and doing cancels. Like you have to always have your angles correct. Like the other missions, it's like fly to survive. You cancel, you hit off of a wall. It doesn't look pretty, but as long as you live, it's better. But like Oracle is actually like pristine. Like you have to
I'm
be.
cool with B tier for you guys. I'm really
I'm-
cool with it.
Yeah, I'm
Yeah,
cool with
I-
high B tier.
Yeah,
I
put
would
it top
just
of B tier.
if the first wait was 1 minute like Regret, where it was just like 1 minute waits back to back, it would be it would be more like fluid.
Hold on, let's put Mito on trial.
Yo,
Yo,
Me-
showed up. Why
Yo,
do you
yo.
think Mito's? Why do you think Metro's not A tier? Like Metro's awesome, dude. There's so much optimization that goes into the level. All the driving is really precise and it's super fun. And the sword strats took out the worst RNG check of the level, which is the Wraith section. It's awesome.
RNG ass
RNG
mission.
as mission.
Why don't you
there's
get in
one
here?
section that's total RNG. Yeah, why don't
Are
you
you-
get in
are
here,
you
Mito?
working?
Where are you? Get in here.
I
he's
think
probably
he might
working,
be
yeah.
working though.
Yeah, sorry for using the J slur, but he has a job.
Yeah.
This guy. All right, let's move on to what's next? Delta Halo, yeah.
What Discord? We're
It's,
on my
Sinisters.
Discord. Yeah.
It's Sinisters, yeah.
I mean, since I was.
Delta Halo, I'd put this one in A. I think Delta Halo is really cool.
Hey.
Yeah, I was gonna
Delta
say since I was
Halo-
versus B up, I had to put it in A because it's just, it's fun. You're
What?
you're out. It's the only mission where you're like, it's a free 99 out of bounds.
There he is.
Where
Yeah, there
you
it
don't have
is.
to do any trick, and casual players can have fun with it. So just the mission itself, the way you traverse it is very cool.
So let's pause Delta Halo ranking and let Mito give his opinions on what we've done so far. Mito.
Yeah.
you have the
What
floor.
do you think about this list?
Oh shit, I was muted. Okay. Arbiter S tier is incredibly fucking based. Like we
Yep.
cooked there. I'll have to go see the reasoning, but that's a cook. We love Arbiter. Over Cairo is kind of crazy. Over Cairo is a little wild.
We can
Is
always
it meant
reorder.
to be over Cairo or?
We can reorder stuff in the tiers once we're done.
Yeah,
we
we
can move
we
stuff
did
around.
put it over Cairo though. That was
Okay,
like the
okay.
intention.
Yeah, this is full game, not just regular ILs.
Yeah, this
Okay.
is all full game, like the full game route.
Yeah, we're not IL.
I would
ILs.
say,
It's
like,
alone.
If Arbiter had the first 45 seconds removed, it would be over Cairo. I would agree. But
I
just
mean, if you don't
'cause,
do
like,
tram skip, you wait 49 seconds. So, fuck Cairo in that
that
regard.
is also that's that's a good point. But most people, not most people, I guess. Most people interact with it without tram skip, so that's a good point. Metro and A tier is fucking diabolical. That mission sucks ass. Like,
Yeah,
sword strats are
Alright.
cool. You're right.
What's
like,
your
that
reasoning?
gets rid
What's your
of
reasoning?
Jackal Sniper RNG, but tunnel RNG is awful. And then even post tunnel section, you can just get screwed with good driving sometimes. Like you can just get sniped, which is
That's
so dumb.
true.
It's
That's
like one
true,
of
but
the
it's incredibly rare.
it's like one of the few missions I feel like in Halo 2 where you can play damn near perfectly and still get punished. It's like this and then like SI flood hallways. That's why, and I don't know. I think Metro sucks because of that. Oh, and the end has a little bit of RNG. Most of the time it's fine, but you can just get like randomly fucked
That's true.
by
You can have an
Jackal
elite
Sniper
random
in the
combo.
end.
Yeah, that
the,
is true.
and the elite shit. I don't know.
What I would tell you is that most
Like
of the
every
RNG,
level has RNG, but
true. Most of the quote RNG in this level can be alleviated by just driving better, which is such a cop out, but it's true. Where it's like literally just take the proper line and you will be fine. 95% of the
yeah,
time.
I agree that is a cop out.
Yeah, it's definitely
I
a cop
agree.
out. But it's true.
Park
It's the truth.
driving matters a lot. Like you have to be near the exit by the time Sergeant Stacker's still next to the beam rifle Jackal. Drawing its
Yes.
aggro.
We did give
Which is very
Dabble
precise.
the A tier on Metro
But it
though,
does have
because he
RNG.
gave us Cairo S
Yeah.
tier.
I wouldn't.
I
Yeah,
campaigned
I
for
wouldn't even be mad for like B tier for Metro, because like I agree
No.
that outside of all of the ridiculous bullshit that happens, and well, I think the thing that makes it the worst is you finish Cairo, right, which is like you can be stuck there. It can be
Mhm.
prison. It is fun, but you can be stuck there. And then you go through Outskirts, the worst mission in the entire game. It's literally a fucking 4.5 minute auto scroller type shit. Into Metro just to lose your run to Metro sometimes. That's where it sucks. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, that is
Simply
true. It's
do
like
simply do not lose your run to Metro.
You know what?
Yeah.
Fuck it. You're right.
that's
Actually,
a
Hold up.
that's a
Just
solid
simply
Fucking
don't
checkmate
run.
liberal type
retort.
shit. Like,
True. I will fight
Oracle-
tooth and nail for Metro A tier. Go, yeah.
Wait,
keep-
you
keep-
guys
keep going.
placed Outskirts already, and it's in the B tier. What
Yeah, that's
the
why I put.
Yeah.
That's also
Yeah.
one reason why I put Metro in A tier, because it's like Outskirts is.
Is this like Jackalfly propaganda or what?
I added
I-
that as my
It is
reasoning.
from my part.
They
Okay,
campaigned for it. hard.
I don't mind it in B tier if you're doing Jackalflies, but
Yeah.
like no one does that shit, bro.
Yeah, there's two people that should be doing that shit, and one of them's in this call.
Yeah, so I don't know. The mission outside of Jackalflies has literally no substance and is an auto scroller.
You know what? I'm
think
fine
it's the-
moving it down to high C tier if you guys want
I
that.
think the tunnels have a little bit of substance to it, where you have to actually hit the deload, which is a bit of a precise timing.
Yeah, you have
And
to
then
move
the driving,
your camera, bro.
yeah, but it is timed precisely, and you miss it more than you might think. And then the driving is a little precise, not really, but sort of.
But that's the thing
Um,
with deload. Like, it's not even that punishing. Like, you can miss deload and
That's
live
true.
still most of the time.
Yeah. yeah. No, it loses you like 1 second to take the safe route. If you
Yeah.
miss it.
Yeah,
I'm
once
fine
you
bumping
pass
down
the
to C
second
tier. I think
shades
you-
are-
Yeah,
percent
I
as
think
well.
I think we can do this. Yep.
Okay, and then
Okay.
Oracle. I mean, just because you spend half the mission doing nothing, like literally, unironically, half of the uptime in the mission is spent waiting on a sequence to continue. I can understand why you guys put it in B. I do think all of the time that you're playing the game in Oracle is some of the best gameplay in Halo 2.
Yeah,
But-
that's what we landed.
There's
there.
just
Yeah.
so much waiting. So
It's gonna. We
I
kind
won't
of average
argue
it out.
against B. I would put it A, but I won't argue against a B.
Yeah, we were arguing A or B, like low A or high B. Our argument was basically like it depends on how much you like this level. Depends on how much you are fine with waiting around. Like
Yeah.
and we had the same conclusion that the gameplay past lab fight is like some of the best in the game, like in terms of skill expression.
Yeah.
So we'd average it out to B, to like top
Yeah.
of B tier.
I would agree with that.
Delta Halo,
then
I'm
now we're playing
honestly feeling A.
Yeah, I think
I'd put it
Delta
in-
Halo's a sick ass mission, bro.
Delta Halo is the mission that I show like casual people about Halo speedrunning because they have like
Exactly.
played Halo 2.
Yeah.
Because they're like, oh my god, you can skip all this. Like they're amazed by it because they can
Yeah,
understand
it's-
everything. It's awesome. I would go I don't know, low S or high A because it's kind of short and there isn't really a ton of super cool stuff. Like once you get good at it, it kind of just is an auto scroller. But
But at least it's more
Yeah.
fun than Outskirts, where you're not just driving in a straight line on a flat terrain.
Yeah,
Yeah.
like
that's a good
you
point.
can get severely punished on Delta Halo. I mean, and you can too on Outskirts. But most of the time, if you get punished on Outskirts, it's like you got fucked type shit, and it's not like I'm a fucking fuck my
Goober.
white chud
Just-
life type shit. Where
Yeah.
on Delta Halo,
Yeah.
where you're reverting a fucking solid minute because you didn't draw properly or something, or
The only
Yeah.
RNG check on Delta Halo nowadays is getting Jackal sniped from. There's one angle you can get Jackal sniped from that you can't do anything about driving out of the forest, but it's really really rare, like probably 1 out of 100.
yeah,
So
I think
I'm-
that's
I'm
happened to me
comfy-
once actually.
Yeah, no, it's very rare. I'm comfy top of A or bottom of S.
Yeah, I'm good top of A.
Yeah, agreed.
We don't want to
Just
like
because
put
once you-
a lot of it on S tier, I think.
Yeah, and once you get really good at it, it is kind of an auto scroller. So it's kind of like you can
Yeah.
turn your brain off and kind of play it.
All right, we have
Brad.
regret. What do you guys think?
Me, absolute trash, in my opinion.
Absolute trash.
Yeah.
Damn. All right, I
think-
want
I think it
to
looks
hear what you guys
cooler.
have to say first.
I think it looks cooler than what it is. And there's a lot of adapting and positioning in the end fight, but regardless of that, I think it's like 4 minutes. I don't like it. I just don't like it. It's like walk, go wait on a gondola, hope you don't get jackal sniped, hit what's it called? Mountain cancel and hope you don't get splattered. I know it's a season 7 thing, but it's just like everything about it. In my opinion, I think it's simple for as much as you can get punished. Except
Yeah.
end fight is very tough.
Okay.
It's kind of like Oracle taken to an extreme, where a lot of the levels in auto scroller, but the auto scrollers on regret, with the exception of the underwater ones, you are doing stuff. Like you're not just like for the first gondola, you're setting up for gondola launch, you know. Whereas like in the second one, you're fighting the other gondola, but you are waiting for a little bit of that, and the fight is really fun in a high skill expression area. I'm comfy putting it below Oracle, like right below Oracle in the B tier. That'd be my placement, because you do wait around a whole lot. There's not a lot of like actual gameplay. But the underwater is really fun. The fight's really fun. It's a hard level in general to run, like to do fast. It really is. I like Regret personally. If it were my tier list, I'd put it in A tier. But I think B tier is the proper objective placement for it.
Yeah,
Because you aren't waiting around a whole lot.
I'm feeling B tier, but actually above Oracle.
Above Oracle.
Yeah.
For how it looks, like
Yeah, I guess, and
I just think
I guess I'm biased
bad,
because I
continue.
really like this level.
Yeah, you are a little biased.
Yeah,
as like
I
a
mean-
childhood thing,
Yeah.
I can see that.
I
But,
like.
like-
Sorry, go ahead.
I was about to say, just for me, I think like the way it's structured, it's like trying too hard to be like Gravemind and Cairo combined, and it's like, let's add in some auto scrollers. It's like, here, get this. You can get beam rifled, but you're not doing like sick beam rifle flies. You're just doing like a rocket scopeless fly, but then you can just get shit on. I know at the start that's like just hit your fly, kid, and you won't. But it's just like, and then it's like walking in the underwater section with the regret hologram. There is movement you can take to never get sniped, but it's like besides that, it's like it doesn't. It feels like a nothing
Yeah.
burger until the end fight to me personally.
Yeah, like regret with the way it's structured is you're playing the first 2 minutes of the mission and then you're playing the last 2 minutes of the mission. So there's just like
Yeah.
4 minutes that get lost in translation, and it would be fine. Well, I mean, I don't know if it would be worse or better for its case if you couldn't lose time easily in those 4 minutes that you're like doing absolutely nothing, but you very well can in Regret's case. Like with the section you were talking about, with the honor guard elites, where you're like you go through that room and then the 2 hunters come out. I forget what it's
Yeah.
like technically called, but it's very easy to just get sniped and like lose time there for no reason,
Mhm.
pretty much.
Yeah.
But I agree. Yeah, like I think the mission would be like bottom of A if there wasn't so much just fluff to it. But I'm down for like top B, just because the infight is sick. Like
Yeah,
That's
it
why it's
is.
sick.
despite how RNG it is, it's one of the like few where it's just like I don't care how RNG this is. This is just a cool ass infight.
Yeah,
Compared to like
you're having-
Oracle's infight, which just fucking is
Once
sleeper.
I agree with that wholeheartedly. That's why I didn't really want to put on absolute trash, but because the end fight, when you get that end fight where it's like everything went so fluidly and you sword flew here, there, and then you landed and you jumped like past an honor guard with the sword, it's cool. It's just really cool.
Yeah,
and everything goes
and
right.
like being able to outplay like multiple double PR spawns or something like that is just the most gratifying feeling
Yeah.
ever.
Making a
Because
sick
you get
play is
shit
right
on so
fight.
much whenever they
Yeah.
like you have to get put in the fucking dirt for those
Yep.
satisfying moments, but it pays off.
Getting put in the cuck chair by the regret fight is a really bad feeling, but playing like crazy is awesome. I would
Yeah.
say.
How?
Yeah.
So how are you
Yeah, I think
feeling
that's
about the high B? Is this fine?
Yeah. I'm-
Yeah,
I'm-
Yeah, I
that's
agree.
good.
All right, SI. What do you
Hey,
guys
Then
think
I
about
think
this
what?
mission?
Oh,
I think
Sam,
it's
my
it.
bad.
I think it's an ECA. Like middle of A maybe.
I like Sacred Icon because it's like the first part of it pre-gondola ride is like a little bite-sized piece of easy, where you're really focusing on making your movement, like taking the optimal lines and getting good launches. That I really enjoy that in Ledge because you don't get a lot of that. Like pure movement, no like there's very little to no combat. It's all like how fast can I do this without worrying about like dying for the most part. There's a little bit in there, but and then after that, like the Sentinel Wall, like the hallways, kind of just like at a certain point it becomes an auto scroller. You just kind of hold W, you hit a shotgun boost, like yay. The end fight's fun. I have no issues with it. I would put it in the bottom of A, below Metro.
Bottom of A?
Yeah,
Yeah,
I think,
I'm okay with that.
I think it's kind of structured like Regret, except you don't get a sword because you get like first half where you're just walking. You get only one gondola this time. Like, oh my god, we just removed 3. That's great. And then I think the end fight is way the spawns just it's like around the whole map instead of around like tubes like Cairo or lab fight when you just immediately drop down and it's always the 3 heretics to the right, the 4 flood to the left. It's like that RNG factor to the combat and where to look and just thinking about the position and what you fought last time, it just elevates it a lot to me, and I think it's overhated. That's just my personal opinion.
You know, you've been quiet. About
yeah, I'll go ahead and give my, because I seem to be the outlier here, and that's fine. But I'll give my like gripe with this mission. So like, the issue I've always had with this mission is, it's 5.5 minutes of pure movement off the rip, right? Like you're not doing any combat. The whole focus is movement, and you're playing Halo 2 Legendary, right? Like no one is playing this game for the movement excluding sword tech, because the movement excluding sword tech is just kind of boring. It's like it's
that's fair.
one of the worst Halos outside of CE for like pure raw character movement. So I think it's just kind of 5 minutes and 30 seconds of garbage, to be honest. I hate the first half of this mission more than half. And then you get to the end fight, which is very cool. I think it's very cool the like spawn patterns and like being really sweaty with the end fight and being able to like predict and just kind of know what's coming next. But I also think Carbine RNG and Human Floods are the worst combination known to man. So
Rage
I
bait.
don't know.
Literal the Halo 2 version.
It's
of
little
Rage.
rage bait, exactly. Yeah. So,
Yeah.
but I also like I think the end fight is really good. So, despite the first 5 minutes and 30 seconds of, like, in my opinion, garbage, I would put it like bottom of B.
I think
Bottom of B?
garbage is a little too harsh. I think it's like a nice change up. It's like the movement with the tubes, like sliding off of them and trying to like not touch the lip. I think- I don't know, I
I'd
think-
be
I think
okay
it's
with
different
high
flavor.
B.
Yeah, I'm fine with that.
Yeah, low A, high B feels about right to me. Mito,
Yeah.
I think your opinion like colored by playing a Half-Life where you have real movement versus coming out to Halo
Well,
2 where it's
I
like,
mean,
he's
even
gonna
if you
hold W.
compare it to like another Halo game, like any Halo with sprint movement is going to be 10 times more interesting than Halo 2's. Halo 3's is a little bit more interesting because of like more ability
stuff.
to get slide jumps and stuff. Like it just works a lot better in that game. And then obviously Infinite is going to be like probably peak Halo movement. So it's just like everyone brings up the movement, and my only issue with that is Halo 2 movement is not like good.
Amazing.
Like it's not something to be, you know,
Yeah,
excited
I think I
about,
agree with
in my opinion at
I-
least.
I'm totally fine with most of that. I think the beauty of it though is that when with the movement, the beauty of it is that you can scrape out a few seconds other people won't
Yeah.
by optimizing it, right? That's
Yeah.
that's where I find joy in it. But I can totally see that opinion.
Yeah.
I'm fine with high B. I think you've made your
It is a
case well.
change of pace compared to all the other missions for sure.
Alright,
I
QC.
put high B.
QZ, I would put it above Delta Halo and Metropolis in my opinion. So I would like, in my opinion, I'd bump those 2 down.
I'm gonna
for
say
QZ.
last. I'm gonna talk last in this one. I'm gonna be last.
You know what?
Sure.
I'm gonna say like same as Deutsch as high A. I really like this level, and it's really consistent once you get good at it. And
Yeah,
I like
exactly.
it's especially like really nice to get like a break before one of the hardest missions of the game during full game, because we are ranking the full
Mhm.
game route. So like, yeah, maybe in ILs it would be like, it would bump it down like the 5-minute auto scroller, but to me like it's fine. Like I like the mission and I like the break.
Yeah, I mean, this
Yeah,
is
this-
easily the best driving mission, so I'm fine with top of A, to be honest.
Yeah, I this is my favorite mission. It's my favorite
Oh,
mission.
really?
I'm
Oh
with-
damn!
I'm cool with top of A though. I'm cool with that. Trying to be like objective. I'm
Yeah.
cool with top of A because it does
Yeah.
only have 2.5 minutes of gameplay, and then you're on a
Yeah,
novel for
that's
5
its
minutes.
only issue, to be honest.
Yeah,
Yeah,
if
that's
if you can if you can give Oracle the benefit of the doubt with waiting, and if you're an enjoyer of that, you can like see that QZ. It's like even though it's only like 20% of it is the run. If you can just imagine that once you hit white screen, you just ended the mission and you're on your phone or something. You have to do something, and it's just that part is the mission. You would enjoy it more.
It's nice to get a
Also,
piss break. I will say.
the
True.
end fly on this mission from an outsider POV is very swaggy.
Oh, yeah,
It's
it is.
so cool looking.
That's a
Oh,
very
yeah.
good point.
Non, like, you know, like someone who's
Runner.
not consistently running or viewing the game.
Oh, yeah,
Especially when
also
you get the Giga Bounce. I love the Giga Bounce.
Yeah.
it's kind of the only fly that's like the YOLO flying Gravemind, right? Because you go over the wall and then you just like land.
Yeah, sort of.
Yeah, like a
Except you
long-
kind of
like a
start
long
at the same height as the wall, right? For the most part.
Yeah.
Yeah, that is true.
Yeah. Top of A is good. S is too much. I think B is too low. I like this. I think right where it is.
Yeah.
I like it.
Yeah, I'm fine with this. What's next?
Alright.
Gravemind.
Top of S.
Top
That's
of
pretty good.
S.
Top of S.
I think top of A, but yeah,
Top of S.
if top of S would.
I think
Mm.
this is the best level in the game.
I think the combat is like, it's like if we compare it to Oracle, SI, Cairo, even Regret.
The-
I think
the
it's,
combat
I think it's
is-
the worst. I
Yeah,
think it
it's
just
much
detracts
worse
from it.
than Cairo. I think it's
like-
bottom of S. Just because
but-
all of the combat sections in this mission are not good. Everything
Yeah.
else
The
is
first room-
amazing though. Okay, I lied.
I-
I actually would agree and say in-room combat is good. But the first 4 minutes of combat in this mission are fucking buttons, bro.
I would tell you
Yeah.
that the first room's great. The room after that is great. The first outside section, ass, because the carbine can just say, "Yeah, you're not killing that brute," and then you die, and it's like, well, that sucks. I mean, we all have so many clips of that happening where the carbine just misses. That is the only blemish on this level, though. I think everything else is awesome. I think the combat is really, really good. I think everything post like Jackalfly damn near is the highest skill expression section this entire game. I'm confident in saying that.
Yeah, and
Everything
it also
happens.
this is a mission that gets really fun as you just sink more time into it, right? Because it
Mhm.
becomes this game of like survive the first 5 minutes and you're home free. Because
I
the next like 2.5 minutes are the most consistent, like some of the most consistent parts in the whole run if you're really good at
Correct.
flies. And it's also just cool looking, right?
yeah.
And then you have to deal with end room, which I also to a degree think gets overplayed on its inconsistency because there's a lot of nuance to end room and there's just a lot to learn when it comes to avoiding getting fucked.
Yeah, it's the highest skill ceiling level in the entire game, and it's the one that scales the most as you get better at the game. Like that scales
Yeah.
with you. Like as you get better, you will get better GM times. You can't really say that about most levels.
Yeah.
For me, it's top S. I think it has better qualities than Cairo and Arbiter below it, and I can't consciously put it in A. It doesn't.
Yeah, it's definitely S tier.
Yeah,
I don't think any of us are arguing.
That's okay. Yeah, you guys convinced me because unlike SI, where if you do get fucked in carrier halls, it's not gonna be like, oh, just another combat section. It's like something spectacular is happening after prison skip if you went into it like at 350x pace.
Jake
like-
makes an excellent point in the
He does,
comments,
yeah.
by the way.
Yeah. The
Funny,
song, the
cool
song
song
that's
at the end.
Oh yeah.
bringing
Everyone loves.
elevates it.
Fuck, what's it
Mm.
called? I
Best.
forgot.
It's
Blow
Freaking
Me
blow
Away.
me
Benjamin
away.
something.
Freaking
Blow me
Benjamin.
away.
Yeah.
You know what?
It's not best for me. The only,
I'm fine with
yeah.
top of S.
So
There's
I'd put it below Cairo in my opinion.
The
Me
only
too.
blemish on it in my brain is this first outside section. That is the only blemish on this level. Everything else is awesome. I'm confident in saying that.
So
How-
if we split our votes, it'd be between RB and Gravemind, or
Yeah. How about like right there?
Yeah, I'm cool with that because Arbiter is kind of like not blemished. Like there's nothing really like RNG about that level. And then Gravemind, yeah, I'm cool with that. I think it's fine.
Yeah.
Yeah,
I will
and
say
that's
just-
some like to speak more on Arbiter because I wasn't here when you guys were doing that. That's actually a great point. Arbiter is like one of the most consistent missions if you're doing the risky
Yeah.
strats, which is kind of cool, right? Like you do the risky strats to add like sane level of consistency over the other version, which I think is pretty neat.
Yeah,
That's what we brought
and
up.
it,
Was like the most consistent level in the entire game. At like at the
and
highest level.
it's the nuance to it. It's like once you've put the time into it and you wrinkled your brain, you're like, okay, this is the 10 things that can happen, and it's never like, oh, the 9th iteration of what I have to adapt to. I could still die doing this, or the 7th, I have to look out for this. It's always like fluid, but it also looks different. It has like that Cairo effect where they never look the same, but
Mm-hmm.
it's just all sword tricks, and it's just S tier.
Yeah.
It's
Yeah,
just
I like this list so far. I think let's move on to Uprising. We got 3
Yeah.
levels left.
I
okay.
actually like don't have strong opinions in this level. I feel like it's okay, but that's about as much as I can say about it.
Yeah, I'd put it right below Oracle and B personally. I think it's just kind of like it just kind of happens and then it's done. I don't have any strong feelings about it. I don't like nothing about it stands out enough to put it up into A, and it's not bad enough to go down into C or D.
Yeah.
You know?
Yeah, I was gonna say A because it's kind of like Dia Arbiter, but yeah, like sometimes okay, you hit your fly and then you're walking. It's not like as fluid as Arbiter, and then you hit the next fly, then randomly you got 5 brutes coming out of the door, then it's like more breaking the action. And it's like okay,
Diet
man.
Arbiter is actually a really good way to put it. To be honest, that's a really good analogy. It's Diet Arbiter. Yeah.
Except, I mean, you're doing a lot more like actual flying rather than just like normal sword tech, right? But yeah, I don't know. The thing with this mission is it's so short that when it's clean, it feels like it, like came and went, right? Like it
Yep.
feels like there's not like when you're doing it, it feels like there's not enough substance to the mission, but when you actually like objectively look at it, you also like kind of can't make that argument, right? Because there's multiple there's like at least 5 flies, right?
Yeah. Oftentimes being chained.
And the
back to back.
ending is really cool. IMO, like the sword fly to land on the thing and then
Yeah.
jump off of
Jake,
it,
another good point.
land right
It's
next
the
to the
floodgate of
tree.
Halo 2. The floodgate of Halo 2, where it just kind of
Also
comes and goes. You know.
Oh, the floodgate of Halo 2. I guess it's like the floodgate of Halo 2 but it's worse than floodgate because the core mechanics that it's for like relying on to be quote like fun are a little bit not as cool. I don't
Not
know.
unique to the level.
Yeah, not unique to that level. Exact. That's a great way to put it actually.
Yeah, I'm
Like
cool with B tier.
you get
It's not
sword
bad-
flying at every level.
Yeah,
It's not good enough to be A tier. It's not bad enough to be C tier. It goes in the B tier, where it's just fine.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's the most
Yeah.
mid Halo.
It's
level.
like definition of mid actually. Like this is
If
the
it
R,
had-
I would say.
yeah. If it had good, better flow, where it wasn't like okay, you're walking for 10 seconds, then you do a slide jump, and then now you hit your first fly. Okay, now you're walking for another 10 seconds, grab a carbine, and then you hit a fly, and then you shoot a brute, and then probably go for another fly. It just feels like too much.
Yeah, the pacing is a little weird, right? Like there's always like a 5 to 6 second intermission of you just being completely safe and having nothing to worry about between all of the heated moments, which
Yeah.
is kind of strange.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Like,
Yeah, I'm cool
Right.
with that.
don't let Bonicus tear this,
Security,
but yeah,
This
B.
this is our sole resident of D tier, in my opinion.
D
High
tier.
charity, yes.
Yeah, sole resident of D tier, in my opinion.
I'm a
Bruh.
butterfly hater too, but I don't know if I would put it in D tier.
Okay,
It's
so
one
it
trick and you're
seems like I'm an outlier here because I was gonna put high S actually. I love this
Ooh.
level.
Oh wow.
I
okay.
I
Alright,
feel
so
like
feature phase.
butterflying and especially high charity skip is like the coolest Halo skip like in the entire franchise. Like it's just so aura.
I think butterflying in the isolated instance of HC is pretty cool. But I think it gets really schizo and garbage in most other spots. So I wouldn't put it in D. I would put it in
I would
like,
the highest I'm willing to go is C. It doesn't go up into B. Like the trick itself is cool and fun. And I agree, it's probably the coolest trick in the game. But it's one trick and then you're done. There's like nothing really to it. Like once it's just kind of another auto scroller.
but that
It's like,
also
well,
kind of
like,
adds
you
to
know.
the like coolness of the mission, right? Because it's one trick and it's done, the trick is so egregious that it literally is the entire mission, which is kind
It
of
warps
like
the mission. Yeah, yeah.
cool.
I hate the
I
first 40
guess.
seconds.
Yeah,
I
the
don't
first
care
40
if it's a
seconds are
skill issue. I just, oh my god, six
Can't
shots
count
to a
the number of
flood's
times.
arm, and you're aiming like off of his arm and you still headshot him. It's just
Yeah, that's painful. I could be tempted to see. I just don't think this mission's very good. It's just the one trick and you're done. It's cool
So
trick.
you-
yeah.
Cool trick.
Yeah, you got
I
C.
keep saying
I've got
absolute
like
trash.
top of
I
B,
was like-
bottom of A type shit. What do you got, Toy Chest?
I was gonna say absolute trash, but I'll take C.
Ooh,
Yeah, I guess C. I mean, it hurts me to put it anywhere like below
He
S
was gonna put-
tier.
yeah, Sim was gonna put an S.
Yeah, I
Yeah,
want
either
like
be like
Like I'll
top of C
admit,
or bottom of B with this, right? With our mix.
I can drop you like a 140 here and there, 150. So I'm not good, so I didn't like put enough time, quote unquote, to like really appreciate it. So I'll give the benefit of the doubt to you, Sin, because you go for some aggressive version, which is like will kill your run just because it's that bad. But I understand why you'd like it. To me, it's
Bro.
like
Jake says to
Jake
think of
said,
the
think of
NMG.
NMG full path.
Bruh, NMG
Absolute
sucks, man.
trash. Put it in the
Yeah, that's
bottom, bro.
instant absolute trash.
Yeah, the
I'm
ledge
sorry.
high charity full path is ass. Easy high charity full path is A, but ledge high charity full path is ass. It's so bad.
It's
Yeah.
so fucking
It is. You could not have picked a better mission to skip fully. Rip a boat
terrible. Yeah, and maybe that also like is like why I'm a bit more favorable towards the mission, because you get to skip all of that with the cool trick.
Yeah,
Yeah.
I mean, we could go
That's
bottom
what
of
I'm
B. I'd be fine with that. I'd be fine with bottom of B. I just think
yeah.
this is not very good. It's just kind of like,
Yeah,
okay, one trick, you're
I
done.
mean, I guess
I
like
guess
yeah, like it
I
does
guess it is,
hurt
like-
me a lot to put it like anywhere below like low S tier. Like to me, it's like the easiest S tier like in all of this list. But I'm like
So wait,
I
question,
guess B.
Sin, about your takes on like butterflying. Like if we were doing if Regret Ledge had an actual setup that made the drone butterfly as consistent as easy. So not consistent like, well, I don't know how consistent it is on easy, to be honest.
yeah,
But the same level of consistency as easy Regret Butterfly. Would you rank that mission higher because of that?
yeah, that would bump it to S tier for me.
Interesting. I would rank it lower because of that. Because I think I hate fucking. I don't know. The only like isolated instance of butterflying I really enjoy is HC because of the AI being broken, right? So it feels like you're like just in total control.
Yeah,
And that's kind of like one of my biggest gripes with doing Uprising Butterfly was, yes, I could get really good at this and learn to adapt really well, kind of like to the level that Bonicus has, right? Like Bonicus has a level of consistency on that trick that realistically all of us could get to if we put the same amount of time into the trick as he
All of
is.
us?
Yeah, totally could. If we focused on it, for sure.
I'm talking about me. I can't do that trick.
Oh, I
you
see.
get a
Season
140
8 moment.
anyways on season 8.
Yeah. But something about just being at the mercy of AI when it comes to flying around like that is not fun. But I've never tried Regret Butterfly, so I don't know how that one is.
I'd agree with
Specifically
you
the
to an
freeze.
to an extent, but I would say like as bad as we just said full path high charity skip is or high charity is, it's still better. I'd rather skip a gondola over that if I had to. I'd like swap HC skip with that because they're still
To bring it
adapting
back-
in sword tricks.
To bring it back to
That's-
topic, I think HC is. I think it's fine where it is. Like kind of the average of our opinions. Where Sin's like high S, Toy Just is trash, and Mito and I are somewhere in the middle.
yeah,
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's kind of a worse uprising where it has a sword trick route but also a butterfly. But it's like uprising did
Yeah,
the sword trick part better, and it's
Yeah,
I'm
I
fine
won't
with
lie.
it.
If HC Full Path was in the game, I probably wouldn't run it. To be honest, I
Yeah.
probably wouldn't play Halo 2.
Yeah. It's like,
All right.
I'm so happy with my character now. Last
So
level.
moving on with the last
Um,
level, I'm feeling low S tier honestly. I really like this level.
that's
I'm
like the
feeling
most
mid-A
B
tier.
to me.
I'm feeling mid A tier, like above Metropolis, but below Delta Halo. Or maybe above Delta Halo. I think the first like 2 minutes are peak, and then it's an auto scroller, but you're doing stuff in the auto scroller, so it's like questionable, you know?
Yeah,
Yeah, it kind of is like a build your own burger. You can just go here or there. You can wait here. Like you're at the mercy of Johnson walking. I would not say it's above Oracle or Regret, in my opinion. Like, as much as I just shit on Regret, I think
Yeah, me
Regret more
neither.
goes to it.
I would say like my issues with this mission are the first 30 seconds when you're like before you get to driving up, like before you get the ghost, and like kind of as you're getting the ghost is really fucking scuffed sometimes, and it's also
Didn't you get killed in
perfectly
your
fine
PvP?
other times. Yeah, no, I didn't get killed, but I got like fucking like what's his name? I forget. Half-Jaw,
Half-Jaw.
Half-Jaw like sent me to the fucking stratosphere, but I lived somehow.
Right. Yeah. That's
So,
right. Yeah.
um,
I'm. It's one of those and the soft lock too. It can just like kill your run, and it's like okay.
But I would say
Yeah.
like you said, out like after you enter the whatever it is, like the temple or whatever the fuck it's called.
Yeah.
It gets really fun. Like the ghost driving
yeah.
is pretty cool, and then the fly over the broods, and then the fly over the jackals, and then the prison clear. All of that is really fun.
Mhm.
But then you go into an auto scroller, which I mean, fucking story of Halo 2, I suppose.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But you all like the Johnson duping trick is so cool.
That's
Like
That is
from
cool.
an
and by
outsider POV, like that is such a
That is-
sick piece of tech.
regardless
That
of
is
our
the most
feelings with it,
unique.
we all have lost so many
But-
runs from it. It's
But
it's
also,
still really, really
yeah,
fun.
like Tartarus is one of the worst designed bosses in
Also,
at the end of a game almost ever, bro. Like it's just such bad design to not be able to hit a boss and to be reliant. Like imagine we couldn't dupe Johnson. Imagine what this
Yeah.
fucking infight would look like,
It'd
right?
be so bad.
But in the scope
Yeah.
of the speedrun, the only issue with it, I guess, is the fact that it's pretty, like, it can be RNG with reinforcements if you're not doing Shoddy Sword. Shoddy Sword, I think, actually saves this mission.
Yeah.
and your, I would say another thing, because this is for full game, your Spectre can just explode, and then all your work just.
I still
Just-
think that's cope. I think you, well
Is
like, from cutscene explode. Which explode do you mean?
When you leave it at the start, and then like.
Okay, that's a fair criticism. And the soft locked, I guess, from
the soft lock is the
cutscene.
thing for me where it's just like, well, I did everything right, but I went too fast, so I
Yeah.
die, so I lose my run.
It's like.
I mean, Sin,
It's
you
like
know more
I-
about that than us. You know.
So what?
Like, I
Maybe
just-
low A?
Yeah, I would say A for my placement.
Yeah, I'm A. I'm bottom of A.
Which
I'm
I
cool with
came
that.
around on. 'Cause I feel like the last time I did a tier list, I put this mission in like C or B or something. But I think like
Yeah.
realistically, Shoddy Sword kind of is the remedy that this mission needs.
Mhm.
So it just feels bad if you're not doing Shoddy Sword, but if you're doing Shoddy Sword, it's pretty cool.
Yeah, no, I like that. I like this list. I'm with it.
Yeah.
So taking a step back, what do you guys? If you look at the whole list, is anything like jump out to you guys as being like, this level's too low, this level's too high? Like these levels in comparison to each other, like anything particularly jump out?
All the driving missions in relation to the actual speedrun mission.
That's
Yeah,
true. We do 3 drive
Arbiter
missions a
being
day.
so high is a little jarring, but I kind of like it.
Once you talk about the reasoning, it makes sense.
Yeah, like I think realistically for me to put Arbiter where it is in the list right now, the 45 seconds at the start would have to go. But that's where I would put it if that wasn't a thing. You know, like I would put Arbiter as the
Mhm.
best mission in the game if you didn't have to wait fucking 5 years. But then like we've been I feel like we brought that up for every fucking mission on the tier list, right? Like
Yeah,
Yeah.
every
no,
mission
every
there's
level
just
has
some
something.
waiting somewhere.
Every level
And
has
45
something that
seconds is
like
kind of
that.
on the low end of that. So
Yeah.
in the same instance, I kind of agree. I think Arbiter is the best mission.
Yeah,
or at
there is
least
no
up there.
perfect level. There's no perfect level in this game. The closest we get is Arbiter, where it's like
I think the
super
closest we get
consistent.
is Cairo tram skip, bro. Like,
All right,
but even
someone kick
then,
him.
it's just. Well, actually, okay. I'm saying that without ever having done Cairo tram skip, so that's probably.
That's why you're saying.
But
that.
my
It is-
point was like skipping the start, the waiting at the start. Like if I took normal Cairo and just the way I do Cairo, non-tram skip, and skip the first bit while you're waiting for the blast doors to blow open, that would be the best mission in the game. But I've never done tram skip, so I don't know how would you say that affects your view on Cairo, Sin? Would you say that makes it better or worse?
I think it makes it better because I'm kind of biased because I really like when tricks get like annoyingly hard Like if that makes
Mhm.
any sense. Like when we had Arbiter Hanger Skip, but like the box version, I loved. I loved it. I I absolutely
I don't think
loved.
he's here for that. He
I
used to
absolutely
be a
loved
channel
it.
point redemption stream.
So does
to
that
do the-
mean MSL Second Gone will skip in our future?
Yeah,
Question
maybe.
mark?
God.
Yeah.
Bopping Zoo?
For
Question
sure.
mark?
Yeah, I just
Let's play
like
it.
it. Like I think it's like kind of like an outlier like perspective with that, but I
Yeah.
really like gatekeepy like annoyingly hard tricks.
I can
I
respect that.
understand that. There's like it's like there's some aura to it. It's like
Yeah.
only me and this other person can
Yeah,
do
yeah,
this successfully.
exactly.
So
Yeah.
therefore, it's like it's kind of like how when I originally seen the Halo 2 speedrun versus being the Halo 2 speedrunner now. It's like, oh my god, how is he flying in high charity? Versus now, it's like I understand it, so it's like, it's just another day at the job when I get to that
Yeah.
mission.
Another. That's funny.
Does anyone have any final thoughts before we close up this tier list and post it
Yeah.
and get a bunch of backlash?
I mean, the only thing like I'm heard about is high charity being so low. Cause like again, to me, it's like the easiest S tier ever. But like I'm fine with it. Like I understand like people usually don't like
Yeah.
butterflying.
Yeah, like
I know
the
with
thing
butterflying,
about
it's cool. Being so short and being like one thing and you're done. It's like okay, we're like there's no gameplay to it.
yeah, it's like the driving missions being an A tier. Like my heart disagrees with them because it's like you're barely doing sword tricks, but if you think about them from what you can do and there being like no auto scrolls except QZ Gondola, bro, just forget about that. It's actually they're pretty cool. They're pretty cool.
Yeah.
It's like they're all like 3 to 4 minutes long. It's like contained almost like a regular speedruns format. Like,
Yeah, no,
They're not bad.
I'm cool with this list. I'm happy
Yeah.
with this list.
Yeah. Other than
Agreed.
that HC thing, like I'm cool with this.
Metropolis snuck into A tier, but you know it is what it is. I'll take my wins where I can get them.
Like
I
I'm gonna
lobby.
be honest.
I will die on
This
that
is
hill, sword in hand.
this is kind of how I. This is kind of ranking my attention to the mission as well during the run.
Yeah.
Yeah, except on the 4th hour of Kyra, your brain starts to melt a little bit.
True.
At Sin.
Yeah.
Never forget the 24-hour streamer. It was just like 12
Oh
hours.
yeah,
That was just kind
that was great.
that was diabolical.
I would do it again.
Oh god. Alright, gamers. Well,
All
thanks for
right.
coming. Appreciate it.
Yeah,
W.
that was great. That was fun.
GG.